So when we got the rookie pair of Isaiah and Kelly, and they've been tremendous. And this guy's doing the same thing to this Bulls franchise.
Missed that second free throw. Pistons boarded. Isaiah comes up against pressure. Loops to Long. Now to Curitan. Earl back to John on the wing. Back to Isaiah between the rings. 10 on the clock. Screen from Campbell. Wanted to bounce baseline. Nobody home. Out of bounds. Bulls ball.
What happened? Earl had set up in a post position. Isaiah thought he was going to continue out. Led him a little too far. Bad pass out of bounds, turnover. Jordan brings it in the forecourt.
Got to apologize for the audio technical problems. Hope it's cleared up by now. Pistons and Bulls don't need to apologize for the ball game, especially Chicago's Michael Jordan. He just put it up there, ran to the hole and threw it in.
Tell you what some of these guys can do today is just unbelievable. Just too tough.
10 points now for Jordan in the quarter, and he's fouled. Make it 11, 17 on the night. 55-47 as he hits the free throw. 5.5 to play in the half. Against pressure, Isaiah gets help from John Long. Gets it back, bounce to Benson. Knocked away, out of bounds by Woolridge.
Chicago's coming up playing just a half-court trap defense right now.
Tony Campbell to John Long. Top of the key, shot clock 13. John banging on Daly, hands to Campbell. Tony C sends it up and in, left of the lane.
Once again, that when he can square up, he's a good shooter.
55-49. Pistons within 6. 5:05 to play in the half. Jordan gets a screen from Woolridge. Goes baseline back to Orlando. Pick and roll. Couldn't handle it, but found it somehow deep in the corner. Bounce to Daly. Passed it up on the foul line. Took a walk, says Paul Mahalik.
Tell you, the Pistons got a break right there. That ball was the pass that went into the Big O. If he had caught it, he'd have thrown that one down again, George.
4:50 to play in the half. 55-49 Chicago. Isaiah with it. He'll take it over Corzine. Missed from the corner. Rebound to Greenwood. Corzine, Greenwood, Higgins, Michael Jordan, and Daly for Chicago. Daly in the paint to Corzine to the hole. Threw it up in there.
Tough shot right there. Dave Corzine.
57-49. No longer the object of all the boos here in Chicago. At least not for now. Isaiah to Campbell. Thought he was hot. Tony misses from the corner. Rebound Woolridge. 57-49 Chicago. Can they stretch it to 10? Woolridge inside Greenwood. Knocked away by Benson and out of bounds.
Quentin Daly is going out. Wes Matthews coming in. Give him a little more quickness again in the backcourt. In comes Terry Tyler for Tony Campbell, who I'm sure is winded. Did a nice job.
4:13 to play in the half. Chicago 57, Pistons 49. Woolridge into the paint. Michael Jordan might have been pushed by Long. Missed the shot. Rebound Tyler up to Isaiah. Isaiah working against Jordan. With that bruised thigh wrapped, Isaiah dribbles to the right wing. Shot clock at 10. Looking on top for Long, but careful of Matthews. He'll hand to John, who comes for it. Now goes right of the lane. Sends it up. Nope. Rebound tapped out. Controlled by Benson. Fresh 24 for the Pistons. Kent gives it up to Isaiah. We have 3:42 to play in the half. Isaiah winds his way to the hole. A little weak on the shot. Rebound tapped out to Jordan. Way ahead for Woolridge. The hole jams on John Long.
Saw it coming. So his eyes light up. Boy, I'll tell you, he can jump. They've got two leapers on this team.
59-49 Chicago. 3.5 to play in the half.
All you can do is get out the way on those, George.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get hurt, I tell you.
Isaiah on top. Sends it wide of the lane to Curitan. Leaving it there for Benson in the paint for Tyler. Knocked back at Kent. Throws it up, an awkward hook. Won't go. Rebound Corzine. Problem to Matthews. To the hole on Isaiah. He tries to dunk over Isaiah. Gets fouled. Misses the shot. Isaiah gets the foul. He stopped that jam.
Wes Matthews put on a burst of speed. Little guy at the last moment changed his mind and says, I'm going to do it too. Forces a timeout here, George.
Pistons take it. 3:08 to play in the half. Bulls by 10. Timeout on the Pistons Basketball Network. open at 338-4500. Get tickets for 10 very good games, including Michael Jordan and the Bulls, the first place battle with Milwaukee, Ralph Sampson and the Houston Rockets, Larry Bird and the Celtics, and many more. Plus, you can buy all of the rest of the home games, all 16 if you want, and guarantee yourself playoff seats. You don't have to buy 16, though. 10 will do, and you guarantee yourself executive box seating for the playoffs.
Big difference in this second quarter, George, is the shooting. Chicago is 7 of 11 shooting the ball well. The Pistons 9 of 18, but Chicago is 6 of 10 from the free throw line, and Detroit hasn't shot any. They've not attempted any free throws.
Well, you called it when they got in that foul difficulty. 2 free throws there for Wes Matthews. 61-49 Bulls. Benny Johnson loops to Benson, sideline right. Knocked away by Jordan for Woolridge to Matthews. Fly into the hole. The high glasser's good.
Good defense. Good fast break. They ran it well. Chicago Bulls.
63-49. Pistons need to settle down and get some hoops. Tyler going to the hole on Corzine, gets fouled.
They got to play good, strong, smart basketball right here. 2:40 to go in the half. They can't afford to dig this hole much deeper.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by your neighborhood Shell Auto Care dealer, including Sims & Son Shell service on 7 and Loud in Detroit, Evanston Shell, Ann Arbor and Sheldon and Plymouth, John King Shell on 5 Mile and Beach in the Motor City. Terry Tyler got the first free throw at 63-50. Chicago by 13 at the Chicago Stadium.
They need to try and go in that locker room about 8 points down, George.
Well, they're back to within 12, 63-51. Terry got them both. Vinny with John Long in the backcourt. Isaiah resting. Curitin with Tyler and Benson up front. Matthews looking for Woolridge. Finds him against Tyler to the paint. Blocked by Terry. Got it back, though, somehow to Woolridge. Turnaround gun, and he got it. Could be Chicago's night. 65-51.
Not an easy shot. Give Woolridge credit. They blocked it away from him. He stayed with it, got it back, and put it in.
Benny Johnson, who's been hot, goes baseline. Turnaround gun, and he got it over Matthews. 65-53.
Some things never change. Matthews did everything he could do. After it went in, he grabbed his head and said, what else can I do?
Chicago leads by 12. 2 minutes to play in the half. Matthews. Way out on the wing against Vinny. Bounces mid-post to Corzine. Shot clock 7. Corzine bumping on Curitin. Gets it stolen. Earl saves it. Who touched it before it went out of bounds? Wally Rooney says Chicago.
Good job by Earl Curitin.
Freddie Carter and Kevin Lockery didn't like the call, but they didn't complain that much, so probably was all right. Vinny with it for the Pistons. To the lane. Double clutches. Got it off the window. Got hit, but walked. Tough break.
Yes, it was. Chuck Daly in the background walking up and down in front of the bench trying to say, what do we have to do here?
Minute and a half to play in the half. Chicago by 12. Jordan by John Long. Down the lane. Missed on the run and used the elbow to get some space, says Paul Mahalik. Pistons ball with 1:28 to play in the half.
I tell you what, it's just a blessing to be able to jump like that. Once he gets past his man, he just goes up in the air and he can hang so well. Make a lot of things happen in the air.
The man who could hang so well himself, talking. Earl Curitin gets to John Long. Wiggles in close. Nice power move, and he got it down.
Yes, it was. Good, strong move. Earl got away with walking the last time, too.
Yeah, 65-55. Jordan gets blocked by Benson going to the hole. To Vinny, up to Earl. To the hole on Corzine. He'll jam it. 65-57. It's down to that 8-point spread you were talking about, Dave Bing, with 55 seconds to play in the half. And Matthews doing the slow walk across the timeline.
They're going to try and spread it out.
Shot clock reads 14. Corzine on top against Curitin. Now it's at 10, still holding it high. Now it's at 9. To Woolridge, down the lane, running right-hander. Off the heel, no. Rebound comes off to Sidney Green to Corzine, threw it away. Bumped by Benson, picked up by Earl. Bounced to John Long, hard to the hole. Missed the shot. Did he draw the foul?
Yes, he did.
He may have drawn the goaltend. Yes, he did.
That's even better. 30 seconds to go. The Pistons will get one more shot. Earl Curitin once again does a good job defensively, then made a very nice pass, outlet pass there to John Long. The ball was knocked off the glass by Wes Matthews. Automatic goaltending.
Talk about a blessing. It's a blessing to be down just 6 for the Pistons after the way the first half has gone. 18 seconds to play in it. Pistons scrapbook at halftime. A look at significant Piston events, past and present. This one's on number 20.
Oh, my
Michael
God.
Jordan, who wears 23, just flew at the hole and jammed with 11 seconds to play in the half. A spectacular play.
Oh, I can see why these people love him.
5 seconds. Vinny on Jordan. Double clutches from the foul line. Missed the shot. Hit the floor. He'll go to the line with 2 seconds to play.